So job tracking, critically important. I think one of the things that, every shop management tool has is some form of project management, job tracking. What you see on the visual right there is what we call the job flow board in SignTracker. If you're familiar with programming a little bit, it's a Kanban style board for just tracking job stages, like how things are rolling through the shop, and, having clear stages so that match your process, not forcing you to use somebody else's process, is pretty darn important. And I think that's a good example of the flexibility that Joe built into his SignTracker from the very beginning. And your team should know what they need to do when they come in the day. Salespeople should be able to look at the opportunity and quote stack and see, oh, wait, there's a blocker there. What's that say? Waiting on art. I can't get it into the art department until I track down the source art from the customer, like the logo. That faster communication, because we're seeing statuses on the jobs, and any kind of blockers are being posted in an application. And most applications will have some kind of a flagging system to push things to the front or to elevate things that have a higher priority. And so being able to, pick up, bottlenecks. All the credit to you, Joe, for the amount of work that you put into the job flow board, which I would say is the marquee function of SignTracker. What's your thoughts?
Any software that you choose to run your shop, you need to be able to see, one, where the job is in the workflow, two, who's doing what on that job. I think that's critical. And then three, is there a centralized place where you can manage all the assets of the job? And when I say assets of the job, I mean, whether it's notes on the job, whether it's all your production files and art files and copies of permits or signed contracts or whatever, your system needs to be able to do those three things rather well, and hopefully simply.